Hey, good morning everyone. It's Lindsay and we are going to be starting a 15-minute stretch and breathe. So thank you for joining me and hopefully you are having a good day so far. So the first thing that we'll start with is just feet shoulder width apart and kind of rock out your legs so your knees are soft, and take a couple of slow deep breaths in. So breathe in, stretch your arms up, and exhale, bring your arms down. You can inhale through your mouth, inhale up, and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose up, and exhale through your mouth. Good, and just take a minute to stand in mountain pose. So feet shoulder width apart, palms forward. Feel your feet in contact with the floor, knees soft, shoulders back. This is a very challenging pose to just kind of figure out your standing. And just take a few slow breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. One more inhale. And exhale. Okay, now you're going to bring your arms up, all the way up, inhale, and swan dive all the way down. So exhale, let your hands hang out, relax your neck. You can grab hold of opposite elbows, let your head hang. This is called ragdoll, and just feel your neck relaxing in this posture. Knees soft. You can actually generously bend your knees if you're tight in the hamstrings. You can swing around a little bit over to one side. Take a little swing around to the other side. Then come back in the center. Inhale, halfway lift. Back is flat. Exhale and fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift, back flat. And exhale and fold. Coming all the way up to stand with a big inhale. Arms overhead, and grab your right wrist with your left hand and lean over. So if you're grabbing your right wrist, you're leaning over to the left side. I get all messed up with the sides when I'm facing you. So push your opposite foot down. So if you're leaning over to the left side, push your right foot down so you feel a big stretch in your side. Keep breathing. And come back up. Bring your arms down. Exhale. Inhale up. Grab hold of the other side, the other wrist, and lean over to the opposite side. Pull up through your arms so you get a big stretch through your side. Keeping your chest facing forward, pressing down with that opposite foot so you really feel that through your side. And inhale up, bring your arms down. Now you're going to take a step forward, so feet are pointing straight ahead, and you're going to do a calf stretch. So the back heel pushes down to the ground. At the same time, you're going to hold on to your front wrist and gently pull up. So you're stretching your calf of your back leg and your wrist. Double duty here, and just keep breathing. Square your hips forward, and then bend your back knee. Push the hand down the opposite way gently. So you're stretching your wrist and the other way. So now your lower calf muscles are being stretched. And then switch legs. So other heel down, toes pointing straight ahead, feet on train tracks. Pull on your opposite, your other hand, gently stretching your wrist, calf stretching. And then bend your back knee slightly so you feel it in your lower calf, and flex your hand the other way. Okay, now you're going to take a lunge over to the side. So big step to the side, lateral lunge, and you're going to grab any elbow and pull across gently so you feel that through your shoulder. So you're getting a stretch on your inner thigh as well as your shoulder. Keep upright and just hold that. And then take a lunge over to the other side. Gently pull on your elbow. You can clasp under your arm, lunge, and lateral shoulder, or sort of posterior shoulder stretch. Take one more stretch over to the first side. Grab your elbow, gently pull back so you're stretching your tricep at the same time. And then take a lunge over to the other side, grasp the other elbow, tricep stretch, and inner thighs are being stretched and worked. Okay, come up to center. And actually, sorry, you're gonna take a lunge, so big straddle, turn one foot so it's pointing 90 degrees to the other, and warrior one. So your back foot is turned 90 degrees, front foot lunging, looking over your index and middle finger. Big lunge, and keep your knee out to the side, don't let it cave in. Take a deep breath in, flip your palm up, and exalt. So a lot of side stretch happening here. Go back to warrior two. Did I call it warrior one? If I did, I'm sorry. And hold that for a minute. And then come up. Turn your feet so they're both pointing the same direction, and turn your other foot, warrior two on the other side. Big lunge, looking over your front index and middle finger, knee out. Upper body is up. Try not to lean over to the side. Keep it up, and big lunge. Flip your front palm and exalt your warrior. Try and keep your breathing going through this. It's not easy to keep that up. Back to warrior two, and then come back into the middle. Now we're going to do a standing quad stretch. So you can stand on one foot, grasp your foot, ankle, pant leg, bring your other arm up, and push your hip back so that you feel it. So don't flex your hip, you've got to extend your hip so that you feel that right on the front of your hip and in your quad. And just keep upright, keep your balance going. Great for those proprioceptors in your ankle, keeping you there. You may have a wobbly side. Now see if you can switch to the other side. I always do my good leg first. Grab hold of your foot, ankle, bring your arm up, press your hip forward, and standing. Focus on an object that's not moving in front of you, and just keep your breathing going. Bring your leg down. Now you're going to do a hip stretch. So you're going to bring your knee up. You can grab the back of your knee and try to pull your knee up to your chest as much as you can. Hold that. You may not be able to get it very high. And then bring it down. Same thing on the other side. Try and keep your hips level. Not easy to do. You can grab on the front of your shin, my travel side, pulling up, hopping around a little bit. You might need to hold on to something for balance, but you will feel this on the front of your hip stretching. And bring it down. Now, if you have a chair, we're going to do some cat-cows on the chair. So hands on the chair, hands below your shoulders. You can also do this on your knees. And you're going to inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, and then exhale into angry cat. Rounding your back out as much as you can. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow, and exhale into cat. Do a couple more of these at your own pace. Inhaling and exhale. One more time, inhaling Now we're going to do a world's greatest stretch. It's kind of a yoga derivative. So you have your left leg forward and your right hand is under your shoulder, and you're going to bring your left arm up. So you're going to look up as much as you can, big twist, big rotation. Hold that, try to breathe. Bring your arm down. One more time, big twist. Inhale. The side doesn't stretch so well. And exhale. Great. Do the same thing on the other side. So, other hand on the chair. I've lost track of which hand. Opposite hand and leg. Bring your one arm up. Inhale. And exhale. Whoops. Inhale up. And exhale. Now sitting on the chair, you're going to do some spinal rotations. So have a seat, feet flat on the floor if you can, and you're going to put your opposite hand on your knee and look behind you. You can bring your hand around your back if you like. I don't have room on this chair, but you're going to get quite a spinal rotation here. Look behind you, or you can bring your hand behind you. Open up your chest. And then slowly change to the other side. Opposite hand on the outside of your leg. Take a turn to the side as far as you comfortably can. You can bring your arm behind your back and wrap it around your hip if you want. And back to the center. Now hands on your back pockets. You can also do this standing. So you're going to open up your collarbones. You can look up, lift your gaze, and arching your upper back. So you'll feel this through mostly your upper back, not your lower back. You're trying to just open up your chest. We spend so much time hunched forward, so this counteracts it. And then relax for a minute. One more time, open up, hands on your back pocket, open your collarbones, and then come back to neutral. Now you can stand up. You're gonna do some neck stretches. So you're gonna bring your ear to your shoulder, stretching the lateral muscles of your neck. And then back to center, ear to your other shoulder. Head back to center, looking over one side, 90 degrees if you can, hold that. Back to center, and the other side. And back to center, and then nose to armpit, or Michael Jackson. You can pull gently on your head to increase the stretch. Back to the middle, and then nose to the other armpit. Great, back in the middle. And just taking a few deep breaths in. So inhaling up, stretch your arms over your head, up on your toes. So this is Mental Health Week. We would encourage you to reach out to people to see how they're doing and exhale. And if you are talking to someone, here's some tips for listening. Inhale up. So when you're listening to someone, you do not have to solve their problems. Just listen to what they're saying and say, oh, maybe I'm sorry that you feel that way. That must be whatever they're feeling. Exhale. Or you might say, can you tell me a little bit more about that? Inhale up. But don't feel that you have to offer solutions right away, because that just sort of takes away from the listening experience. Exhale down. Sometimes people just want to be heard. So a few shoulder rolls backwards, and hopefully you can get out and enjoy some outside time this weekend. And thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.